Alright, we got ourselves a new trailer to talk about. And we're gonna be getting a lot of new trailers over the next couple days, cause Super Bowl Sunday. We got a Quiet Place Day 1 trailer yesterday. I guess Paramount is releasing their trailers early. Maybe they don't want to pay for Super Bowl time. I get it. But this morning, the first trailer for the upcoming Knuckles series dropped. Yeah, not too long after Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out, we learned that not only is the third movie coming, but we are also getting a spin-off series centered around Knuckles the Echidna. And surprise, surprise, it's dropping in just a couple months, in late April. Awesome, because Knuckles, voiced by Idris Elba, was one of the highlights of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So let's give him his own little side quest to go on before Shadow steps in. And yeah, this trailer starts off letting you know that this series will take place after the events of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
You're super powerful. Recently saved the world with your friends.
That's good to know. Because, well, first of all, I wasn't sure. But secondly, that means that this series might just end up being relevant to the story in this whole Sonic movie franchise. I kinda hope it is anyway, because otherwise, what's the point? Plus, if this were a prequel of sorts, I probably would have felt that it would have been irrelevant anyway. So I'm glad this takes place after Sonic 2. And it looks like the premise of this Knuckles spin-off series, which by the way should have been called Knuckles the Echidna, because we have Sonic the Hedgehog, we should have Knuckles the Echidna, but no, it's just Knuckles. But it looks like, it's the downtime between movies. So everyone in the crew is just relaxing, but Knuckles being the born warrior, I guess he doesn't really know how to do that. Which, yeah, I would say is a pretty important lesson. I mean, it's always good to be goal-oriented, but relaxation and rest and leisure time, those are all really important things. You gotta let it go every once in a while. So I like that it looks like that's gonna be the main lesson of the series, because it's a good one. Although it also looks like that kitty humor from the movies is back here.
What is Ozzy doing here?
He will be challenging his greatest enemy.
Is that our mailman?
I know that the entire Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is aimed mainly at kids, but one of the minus points of both movies so far, at least to me, has been that kitty humor. It tends to go a little overboard. Again, I get why it's here, I'm just not a fan of it. If you're gonna have humor, at least make it clever, just saying. But I guess Knuckles just gets too bored of relaxing, so he decides to go on his own little solo side quest, or kinda solo at least, because he decides to bring along that Wade guy from the movies. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that in the trailer, I was like, oh no. Are you telling me that they're making one of my least favorite characters from the movies one of the main characters in this series? Yikes. But then this line came up.
Well, most people think I'm a joke.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
And I was like, this could be an opportunity. I never liked Wade in the Sonic movies because he was that side comic relief character with all the lame kitty jokes, none of which landed with me. But it looks like this series might just be his opportunity to become a good, even dare I say fleshed out character. I wouldn't be opposed to that happening. In fact, I might even be all for it. I mean, he's still probably most definitely gonna keep that kitty humor because that's just part of his character at this point. I'm pretty sure that's never going away. But you know what? If he steps up to a more prominent role in this Knuckles series, to the point where I can actually take him a little seriously, then I might just end up being okay with that. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens with Wade in this series. And also I'm happy for the actor, Adam Pally. This could very well be his moment to shine. Here's hoping. And then we see that there actually are some bad guys that do need taken out. Who are these guys? I have no idea. I guess the main one used to work for Dr. Robotnik, as one of his goons says in the trailer. He's got a bunch of red Knuckles quills, and it looks like he's using them to power his machines. Including one of his guys has got the power glove. What is it these days with mechanized glove weapons? First Kong and Godzilla x Kong the New Empire, and now in the Knuckles series? They're always gonna remind me of either the power glove or the Infinity Gauntlet. Although this one does look pretty cool. I'll give it that. There is one brief snippet where we see another Echidna character. I was like, who's that? Apparently this guy's name is, what is it? Pachacamac? Pachacamac? I looked into it a little bit. I guess he was in Sonic Adventure. I have played Sonic Adventure DX, but I haven't played all of it. But yeah, so I'm guessing he is also part of Knuckles' original Echidna tribe. And I read that he might be voiced by Christopher Lloyd of all people. I knew that Christopher Lloyd was gonna be in the show, but I didn't know that he was gonna be voicing this dude. And I don't know if he is. The site where I read it might be wrong, but if he is, that'd be pretty cool. Cause I'd love to see this dude of all dudes say, "Great Scott!" That would make me smile. And then at the very end of this trailer, it looks like Knuckles is gonna fight a big mech in Vegas? Or is that Casinopolis? Yeah, I remember that from Sonic Adventure DX. But okay, Knuckles versus big mech fight. Should be entertaining. In the end, I'm really looking forward to this Knuckles series. I like the fact that this trailer does have the exact same vibe as the Sonic movies. Fun, lighthearted adventure and kiddie-ish comedy with some solid references to the source material. And again, Idris Elba as Knuckles, it's just awesome. So I'm glad we only have a 2.5 month wait for this. Should be fun. So, the official trailer for Knuckles. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts on it? Are you looking forward to the series? Are you gonna watch it? And do you think it'll be relevant to the overall story in the Sonic movie franchise? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna rewatch Has Been Hotel Season 1 for the millionth time. Cause it's my current obsession phase right now, it's so good. Peace!